Welcome back to Athletic Everyday, day number 153. Getting into the routine of doing this phase of the program now. So main focus, obviously, for those of you that are new to the channel, my main goal right now with my athleticism is to dunk a basketball on a 10-foot rim. And I'm starting to notice some progress on dunking on 9.6, and you'll see later on today when I go and push them up to 9.9, I actually got a dunk that I haven't done in a while, which, spoiler alert, is left-right with the left hand. So previously, when I was doing dunking all throughout my past, I've been doing jump training on and off for the last probably 5 years of my life. But this is definitely the most consistently I've ever been able to dunk on 9.6. But previously, I would have thought that my highest jump would be my left-right plant. So when I would plant with my left foot and then my right foot doing a 2-foot approach jump, I always thought that that was the highest dunk that I could do and the highest way I could jump. But in recent months, when I've been doing a lot more jump training, I've actually found that my right-left and then my right-left with the right-handed dunk is actually my highest jump, which is kind of crazy. Because it's just a complete opposite. When I used to do that plant before, it just felt really uncoordinated. I felt like when I would hit the ground, my right and left foot would just feel like they were not planting in the same way. I wasn't able to get the same angle, and I always felt like it's kind of like when you've always played tennis or you've always thrown a ball with your right hand, then you all of a sudden try and go and throw with your left. That's what it's like when you have a dominant plant in jumping. You're jumping like always left, right, left, right. You always jump higher if you're left, right. And then you all of a sudden try to go right, left. That's exactly how it feels. It always feels low, it feels uncoordinated, it feels weak. But now it's just been a complete 180. I actually jump higher off of my right, left. My right, left approach is actually a lot stronger than my left, right approach, which is very strange. And I've never actually experienced that before. That being said, when I did increase the rim up to 9'9", I found that this is my first ever left-right with the left hand. So I was understandably quite hyped about that. And strange enough, I was actually struggling to get the right-left. But yeah, I'm actually getting more consistent on 9'9" now, which is really cool. Finished up the day with one more 9'9" here. Wasn't very good, but hey, I'll take. That's the most 9'9" dunks I've ever got in one jump session. I think that was like 4 or 5, so I'm pretty happy with that. Then moved into the cat power cleans, and I think the plan was to do 10 sets of 1, like 10 singles, just going heavier and heavier. Ended up doing 9, because I did 8 last week. I just wanted to build gradually. I didn't think 10 was there. I ended up doing 10 attempts. I missed a few at 115. But they felt okay today. For some reason, when I was doing the heavier weights, I felt like my feet weren't jumping out as much as they could be. When I was catching that bar, I was catching it really high, but it wasn't as it didn't feel comfortable when I caught it. It felt like I was just sort of like turning the bar over, and then all of a sudden it was just there in the front rack. Whereas usually I'm expecting to have a little bit of bar crash. So maybe that's just me thinking that my technique's gotten worse, but it's actually gotten better. And look at the form, tell me what you guys think. But yeah, here's 110, first single. Second single, pretty decent. But you can see how like the turnovers there. I'm not jumping my feet out that much. Third single with 110. And I decided I'd do 3 singles with 110. Then I jumped up to 112. 112 moved okay. So that was single with 112. Second single with 112. Here it is. That moved okay. Bar was a little bit uneven. Third single with 112. Pretty good. Then I was like, okay, I'll jump it up to 115. First single, missed it. Although I could have caught that if I just stuck it out. Second single was good. Third single, I think I missed it. Caught it off balance. And then the fourth single, technically the third attempt. Third successful attempt, made it. So that's pretty good. Considering that my current 1RM with power cleans is 115 kilos, that's not bad. Then I decided to switch up the quarter oscillating squats to have a front rack. The reason why is because when I have it on my back, when the bar's on my back, I tend to want to lean more forward and load up my glutes, having a more positive torso angle. But what I'm thinking of here is when you're in the front row position, that you have to have a much more upright torso, and therefore you have to push the knees out forwards over the toes and load up the quads a lot more. It's more tricky to balance like that, but I actually found that was a lot more effective. I felt my quads and my knees being loaded up by doing that. So I think I'm going to start implementing it like that. Then I had another go at hip thrusts, did a different setup today, and it completely alleviated the low back pain. Worked up to a heavy set of 5 with 190, no problem there whatsoever. So I think I was just being over dramatic on the last time I tried these. The bench is definitely not more effective. Where I've got the box here set up against the wall, I really feel like I can lean back into it. I feel comfortable pushing into it. And yeah, this top set of 190 felt really easy. I was able to get peak contraction on the glutes. And what I also found helped to alleviate some of the back pain, or to remove it completely, is to point my toes forward and then to externally rotate my hips, i.e. push my knees out to the side. I found that did a really, really good job of fixing that. And then finished up with 2 sets of, I think this was yeah, 2 sets of 10, maybe even 8 or 9 reps on the second set with 20 kilos. I'm really pleased that my strength in my tibs is really improving. I never actually thought I'd be able to get up to a 20 kilo plate on the tib bar, so that's really good. And there was a guy that asked in the comments, so I'm sure other people are thinking it, where did I get this tib bar from? I made it myself. I made it out of inch and 3/4 inch PVC pipe. It's very easy to make. Just saw it off and then glue it together. Wrapped some soft flooring around where I had my toes, so it wasn't painful on my feet if I did it barefoot. And then yeah, I just made it so that the pipe on the end, with a few layers of tape around it, would fit the collars. So I could basically use a collar from the barbell and stick it on the end there, and then that would hold it in place. So yeah, that was my workout today. Really enjoyed it. Felt like this was a really good workout. Once again, got it in the morning. So I think I'm going to start trying to get more workouts in first thing in the morning, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.